I'm a provincial court judge.
I was chancellor for the University of the Fraser Valley. And in our Stolo tradition, we like to welcome people. And the elders always taught us to eat the people, to eat the people. So when you see our First Nations peoples, they raise their hands. This means thank you, but it also means welcome. When our neighbors first came, when the settlers first came, they couldn't say Tilhuiak. Instead, they changed it to Chilliwack.
I've lived in Chilliwack my whole life. I was born here in 1951, so it's been 66 years now. Well, I used to have a business, of course, when I was a lawyer. I had my office beside the legal aid office in what used to be the old Safeway building. We were there, me and Karen Shirley were there for about 3 years. Then I moved on to work for the government.
About 47 years, I came here as a young girl looking for work. I have family connections to all the First Nations pretty well in Chilliwack, and that made it really special.
When I'm not working, I'm in the back shed carving. I carve masks. I'm doing a feast bowl project right now. I like canoeing. I've been canoeing years and years at Cultus Lake in the canoe racing, and I try to stay busy. I like to work in the garden, and I like to walk my dog.
My husband and I, we've had a dance group right from when we were married. We've been to France. We represented Canada in International Folk Festival. The family was at Expo 86. We've been to Calgary Stampede. We've been to Sweden. We danced for the Prime Minister of Canada, and the list goes on.
I was Lieutenant Governor between the years 2007 and 2012 for 5 years. And that was an interesting time for me, 5 years as Lieutenant Governor. And people ask me whether I miss it or not. Well, yeah, I mean, gosh, you have a chauffeur and a chef and a house to live in. It was very nice. It was very nice. And I was happy when it was over, though, coming home. And there's no place like home, obviously. And it was nice to be back. Just back being who I'm used to being.
We held the Chilliwack powwow for 14, 15 years. It became one of the best powwows in Western Canada for people to come to, and they came from Alberta, Saskatchewan, Connecticut, Arizona, Washington, all over, and so it was a huge, huge gathering.
First Nations haven't always been treated very well. I mean, in Canadian history generally, and even in Chilliwack. And that's improved, though. Over the years, that's really been a different story. And I know that Aboriginal people are continuing to get into businesses. They're creating their own small businesses. And as they do that, their ability to improve their own lifestyle is an empowerment to them.
We have everything here. And I know that's how my elders would talk. We were rich. We were rich. We're rich in resources. I tell people we're really, really, Chilliwack is one of the best places to live.